Speaking of pants, I just bought a belt for $200 and it didn't fit. You're stupid. Hey, folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
I kind of want to try it now. I'm not going to lie.
Because you can't be coast to coast.
Oh my God, dude. I can't.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast podcast, like he said.
Like, subscribe, comment, share. Catch you on the
Hit that
flip side.
notification bell. You don't want to miss some shit.
That's right. Last time Nick thought I didn't do the thing. I ended up doing the thing like three times. Three times. The thing. Anyway, what's new, buddy?
So I ended up with a knot in my right shoulder blade, and I'm like, come on, not this crap. Because I know I told the story about how jacked my shoulders are.
Again?
And part of my problem is like AC separation, which is a ligament that goes from your shoulder to your shoulder blade.
Oh.
So my shoulder blade's getting a knot in it. And
Ow.
I was doing some door dashing for some extra cash.
Yeah.
And I'm driving around in a truck, and all of a sudden it's hurting sitting in the truck. Oh no, now it's both shoulder blade. Now both my shoulder blades are killing me, and my neck is hurting again. I'm like, come on, don't do it. Don't do it.
Man.
Don't do it.
Dude gets his license back, and all of a sudden he's a door dasher. I have a question for you about that.
I was cranking it though. Yeah.
I have a question for you about that. You said you were door dashing for some extra cash, and you were driving the truck.
Yeah.
Driving the truck, does that really make it worth it? I mean, with the gas mileage and everything.
It's not doing that bad. I got eco mode on it, so.
Eco mode?
Mm-hmm.
What's your mileage on eco mode?
I don't know. I didn't pay any attention, but it's definitely.
Oh, okay.
You got to remember, I'm city driving, so obviously gas mileage is going to be that great, but
it's going to be garbage.
Eco mode, when you
work 6 hours, you come out $2 profit. You know, no big deal.
It's weird. Eco mode is a weird thing to me. Now we're back on cars things.
That's
because
fine.
If you have a car, right? What basically eco mode is where when you're cruising and you're holding speed, it shuts down a couple of the cylinders. You're not using as many.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
All them computers, man.
So the weird thing is, if you manually have a problem like that, like say you got an older vehicle and you just have a plug that don't work and the cylinders aren't running, that thing runs like a piece of shit.
Yeah, it runs like garbage.
So how come they can shut down cylinders and it runs just fine? You don't even notice it.
This is why I'm not a mechanic. I don't know. I don't know.
Seems a little odd to me.
I don't have an answer for you. Maybe they make it to where, 4 of your 6 or 8 cylinders, whatever size motor you got going on, right? Maybe they make it to where it's legit only built to run on 4, and the other 2 or 4 only kick in when you're like hauling a heavy load or you freaking throttle down to the floor or something. I don't know.
Well, I know cars, but I'm more of an old classic guy. So anybody who's a mechanic with this new crap, if you have a clue why they're able to shut cylinders down and it still runs beautiful, let me know. I'm kind of curious.
I want to know. Put it in the things. Tell us. Hit your keyboard. Be the warrior that we know you are.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, I'm sorry your shoulder's back to jacking you up again, dude. That sucks.
Ain't quite to the shoulder, but I made mistakes.
Many mistakes were made this day.
My shoulders still aren't right, and I'm at the store and like, well, I need dog food. And I grab them, I throw it up over my shoulder. I'm carrying like this one.
That's
I
smart.
Feel it. I can feel it.
Stupid. Stupid.
Anyways.
Well, I think that's like part of being a man. You know what I mean? Like, man shit still needs to get done. We got to move the heavy things. We got to fix the things. We've got to. There's never going to be a shortage of man shit to accomplish. So even when we're hurt, we're like, fuck it. How much worse can it get? You know, like
we call it man shit. Most people call it stupidity.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
There's a reason why they say women live longer. They're smarter than we are. They're way smarter than we are.
Guy, man. Okay.
Oh, believe it or not, everybody, Nick and I actually, well, mostly Nick, we don't usually do it, but we decided, I don't know, after the last episode that we shot, that we kind of wanted to try our hand at coming up with some topics. Should we tell the people the topics that, well, you sent me the list of the things, dude.
Yeah, it's a started list of some ideas of topics.
I say we tell them some of the topics and then we'll just like pick one and go.
I have to open it up quick. Where did I put that list?
Did I surprise you? I'm sorry. I got it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you want me to read it off? I'll read it off.
Well, these are some of our ideas for topics.
Some of the ideas. This is a thing Nick sent me earlier. Number one, and this is a hard pass for me, buddy. The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. No, I'm good. I don't think I want that on the internet. Number two, one thing I wish I knew 10 years ago. I think that one's interesting. I think that one we could open up like a big old can of worms. Number three, craziest travel stories. Like, did you get lost? Did you get stuck? Did you get scammed? So on and so forth. Number four, times we said yes and it changed everything. I've really only got like one or two of those myself. What are we on? 5? Urban legends we grew up believing. Now that one sounds like fun. Dude, that one sounds like fun. I want to talk about Nessie.
Nessie.
I want to talk about the dude with the feet. Oh, that'd be fun. Next one. What is this? 5, 6? I can't remember. I've lost count. Things that used to be cool but aren't anymore. Nick.
Oh, there's a load of
and
those.
Brandon. Used to be cool, but we're not now. Next on the list was the Mandela Effect. Are we in a parallel universe? Dude, that one's fascinating. Like, we could get way Twilight Zone with that.
Mandela Effect crap that's been going on lately is kind of getting on my nerves.
I love it, dude. I love it all. It's epic.
Well, some of the stuff they're saying is, and I'm like, no, it's not. It was real.
Now, I distinctly remember so much of it, dude. So I would love to talk about that. Next one, weird laws that still exist and why. I think that one we would have to do a little bit of research on. I do have one weird
I have
law.
one right off the top of my head.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Here, where I grew up in Tonawanda, not where I was born, but where I grew up.
Uh-huh.
Down, I want to say Young Street. There's a law that was written way back when, before stores and everything were over here. It was mostly open land and a couple houses.
Okay.
And the law was you could not walk your goats down Young Street on the Mondays.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah,
no way.
That law's still there.
That's epic. So even today, you can't walk your goats down the street if it's on a Monday. How many people around you got goats, bro?
Nobody.
I got like one weird law, but I would have to look up the actual like code and where it exists to give people the proof, so to speak, right? Because I don't just want to be like, go on the internet, you'll find it for yourself, because it would be a pretty controversial thing. And I don't think we want to open that up without knowing definitively, you know, what we're talking about and citing reference points and all that. Anyways, next topic, speed debating the dumbest topics.
Speed debating.
Speed debating the dumbest topics. That could be fun. And then again, this next one I've always thought was super fascinating, and I'm pretty sure Nick does too. Is time travel real?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then the dumbest arguments we've ever had. And lastly, why do we procrastinate?
That's that one right there, Brad.
I love that one. So I messaged Nick back and I gave him my top 5. My top 5 were things I wish I knew 10 years ago: urban legends, Mandela Effect, time travel, and procrastination. But we never actually settled on anything, so we'll see what happens.
I just want to bring up quick the idea we were just talking about off recording.
Yeah.
You were talking about you had to take a pain med and you were having super vivid dreams.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So last night was a pretty bad day. Not day, but pretty bad night on the pain scale for me. So I broke my streak of being pain medication free with my prescriptions and got home and took a pain pill. And then, 4 or 5 hours later, getting ready to go to bed, took my muscle relaxer and had the craziest, most vivid, most real dreams. And what I was telling Nick before we hit the record button was, for anyone who's seen Total Recall, you know what I'm talking about. You know, the dude that has the guy in his belly, and the guy in the belly's like, start the reactor, right? That guy. That was me, except it was me at full scale, exactly how I look now. And then I had a little miniature baby me face, that bearded and everything, dude. Beard, glasses, fucking everything. Dude, I woke up sweating. I was scared to death. I'm like, where the fuck did I just go? It was a trip. So Nick brought up a fantastic idea, and it would be badass if it could be done.
We got to find a way to be able to record our dreams so we can play them back.
Like an old school home movie.
Dude, there's so many dreams I've had that I would have loved to recorded it, because then you forget little pieces and you're like,
yep.
Oh man.
Have you ever had a flying dream where you're flying like Superman?
I'm not sure. I've had some weird dreams though. I'm talking cuckoo.
Oh, but I think everybody's had some cuckoo dreams. My question for anybody who's had a dream where they're flying in the air like Superman, not like you've got bird wings or not like you're a bird, but you are you, right, in human form, flying through the air. When you have your flying dream, do you see it from the first person perspective or from the third person perspective, or a combination / mixture of both?
Most of my dreams are about a combination.
Same. Whenever I have the flying dreams, dude, it's weird. It's like when I'm flying in the air, I'm third person. I'm looking down on myself flying, and it's like I'm the camera that's like moving around the character, you know? But then when the power gets lost, because every time I have a flying dream, I lose the ability to fly and I just plummet down to the earth, that's all first person perspective. So on my plummet to my demise, I get to see the ground approaching. Yay. It's so fun.
Nice. All right.
It sucks. It's weird, dude. I hate it.
Okay. Quick version. Nate, tell a quick little something about one of the weirdest dreams you've had.
Just dude.
Weird.
Okay. I was, I don't know, between 5 and 7 years old, maybe. And it was a recurring dream, and I don't know why. I have no clue why. But in my dream, I would get out of bed. I would open up my closet door. And when I stepped through the door, I would be transported or teleported to another alternate reality, if you will, right? Like a different world. Don't think different timeline. Don't think like Marvel Cinematic Universe type transport. I'm talking like I was a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old. I loved playing Mario, and he'd jump down the little tubes and he would go to World 5 or World 7 or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like that kind of transport. But in this recurring dream, I would always end up being in a store. Okay. You've heard the bowl in the china shop analogy, right? I would always end up in a china shop, but it wouldn't be a bowl. It would be an alligator. And the alligator would chase me and try to eat me. And I would have to find my way back to the little portal thing so I could get back to my closet. And I would emerge from my closet, and then the alligator head would be right there while I'm trying to close the fucking closet door, and then I'd wake up. No clue, dude. It was trippy. I didn't even know anything about alligators.
How long ago was this?
Dude, this is 30 years ago.
Ain't it weird how you can recall dreams from that damn long ago?
Bro, it recurred like every month, every few weeks for 2 or 3 years. It was weird, man.
Hmm.
It fucked me up, dude. I got PTSD from that damn dream.
Okay. Oh, super weird dream I used to have, and it was recurring. I had it a few times. I was young kid in a boat. I believe my father and some other people were always in the boat. I remember at least once, it was a boat. We had like a washer and dryer on it. We were transporting it. It was fucking weird. And it wasn't like a
Okay.
boat. It was like just a rowboat, a wooden rowboat. And in the
A
water,
wooden rowboat with washer and dryer and
yeah,
everything.
we're transporting it.
That's wicked. Okay.
And in the water is all these things that look like a giraffe, long neck, but not quite as long as a normal giraffe, but long ass neck, same type of head. The skin, the fur that the spotted and all that, just like a giraffe, the colors and everything. But there's no legs. They're floating in the water, and behind them is just a huge hole where they suck shit into themselves. It's fucking like a black hole. No
They have
legged
a
black
black
hole
hole.
giraffe.
They have a black hole as a butthole.
I don't know. They're like a cylinder. Behind them is just a big black hole. And you gotta stay the
That's
fuck away
weird.
from them or you're sucked in, just like a black hole.
That's weird. You said you were
How
a
do you,
kid?
yeah, how does your brain come up with that?
How old of a kid were you? Like, how did you know about black holes?
I I don't remember. I just remember that this damn
Something from
giraffe had a
school.
big black hole behind him, and you suck shit in if you got too close. It was gone.
That's that's trippy, dude. What kind of drugs were you on as a kid? Oh my God.
Telling you, weird, dude. And I had it several times.
Bedtime's coming, right? You see little 5-year-old Nicholas over there. He's like, Mommy, I'm ready for my medicine. Here you go, son. Hit this. Like, what was going on, dude? Oh my God.
I don't
That's
know.
trippy.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is a weird dream.
How do you explain your brain coming up with something like that?
I don't
Where did
know.
it pull the giraffes and all shit? Like, where's it coming from?
What's your did you have like a fascination with giraffes as a kid? Did you like really like giraffes or something?
Nope.
No? Well, and the other thing too, you said you're in a boat, right? So like are these giraffes have like gills? Can they breathe underwater?
No, they just float. Think about the floaties you get your kids that are a ring and it's like a duck or whatever.
Yeah.
That type
It
of
was like
idea,
that.
but they're not a ring. It's their body without legs and
Dude,
a
that's
big ass
scary.
fucking black hole in the back.
That'd be scary. I
And
would
if you
wake
go
up
near it, it
terrified.
sucks shit right in like a black hole.
That's crazy.
Oh, weird. Uh,
You know what drives me nuts about dreams is, they say everybody dreams or whatever, right? Um, I can't recall a good dream since I was essentially a kid. And by kid, I mean, somewhere between the age of 18 and 20, I'll say. And I know 18's an adult. Shut up, people. You're still fucking kid. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I can't remember the last time I had a good dream. I have plenty of nightmares. Plenty of
well, I don't know
nightmares.
if I've ever had an actual nightmare. I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I relive old crazy ass memories from shit back in the day. It's
Hmm.
not fun.
I don't know why I got a fascination with suckers lately.
Maybe the same reason you had a fascination with giraffes.
I didn't have a
You're just
fascination
a
with the
kid
damn
at heart.
giraffe.
Look
You
at
want
the
to know
neck on that.
another weird type of dream I have? I call it super weird considering what it is.
Hmm.
And it happens now that I'm with Linda. Every so often, I have a dream that we're apart. She's somewhere, I don't know where she is. I can't get her on the phone. The phones aren't working, all this crap, and I'm with my ex, and I'm like, get me out of here. And it's
I
like
I
we're
think
getting back together, and I'm like, no, and I'm missing Linda and crying and like trying to get her, and I can't get. It's fucking weird,
I
dude.
think that would be classified as a nightmare, bro. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's wicked.
Weird. So
I
weird.
don't I've I don't think I've ever had a dream about an ex.
You didn't have an ex that was traumatic to you.
Though I've had plenty of real shitty relationships. Trust me. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had a dream about an ex.
Hmm. Good for you.
Or if I did, I just don't remember it. And that's the thing that pisses me off. There's people out there that can like remember every single dream and they dream every single night, right? And I'm like, I don't ever remember anything unless it's a legit nightmare and I'm waking up terrified and I'm sweating and I'm like shooting bullets back at things and, cutting zombie heads off or whatever is going on in my dream. I would love to remember dreams.
Can you
I don't.
recall? Do you go
You,
into dream state quickly, or do you like pass out and then suddenly you're dreaming? Like, or
well,
when you
I have no idea. Um, Before I got on the pain meds, I basically don't dream, essentially,
that's weird.
right? Um, I mean, I dream, but nothing that I ever really remember. But the thing with the pain medications, with my prescriptions, it's like unlocked something in my brain, so I'm frequently dreaming when I'm on my meds, and I don't like it. I
Sometimes
don't
I have
like
a.
it.
Sometimes I dream a lot in the night. I might have
Yeah,
several different dreams. Like I'll
I've
be in
had
a
that.
deep dream and I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning, and then I go back to
Hmm.
sleep. Now I'm into another dream,
A new one, yeah.
and
I've
then
had that.
sometimes I don't remember nothing but a little bit of dream right before I'm waking up.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Hmm. To answer your question though, it takes me forever to fall asleep.
Sometimes it takes
Forever,
me
dude.
forever. Sometimes I'm there 6 hours and my brain won't stop going, well, I got to do this. And then tomorrow
Yep.
I'm going to shut the.
Yep. Yep.
I'll sit there and
Yep.
tell myself, don't think nothing. And I'm sitting there and my brain will just go right back to talking to me.
Yep.
Oh,
Same.
God, I hate that when it does
Same.
that.
Dude, I had a little conversation with my wife about that. I asked her the other day, I'm like, hey, what does your little like internal narrator sound like? Is it your voice or the voice of somebody else? And she looks at me all sideways, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's my
You know?
voice.
Huh?
When it's me, it's my voice.
Same. It's me. But sometimes, and I don't know why, it'll be like a British accent or an Australian accent or
What?
something. Yeah,
No.
dude. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm serious.
Your voice, but with an accent.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's,
I don't know. I don't know.
we're weird.
What if we're normal and everybody else is weird?
That's a case to be solved.
Boom.
That's just like when I
Back
told you
at
about how
you.
I had to go for my scopes and they put me in the twilight, whatever they call it, where it's like taking a deep nap.
Hmm.
And they're like, well, you won't dream. I dreamed like a mother effer, man.
Did you?
Vivid dream. Like instantly dreaming.
Is it appropriate for the interwebs?
What do you mean? I don't
Can you
remember what it
explain the
was.
dream? Do you remember the dream?
No.
Oh, balls.
You think I
Balls.
would because it was pretty vivid, but I don't remember. But they're
So you,
liars.
so your
My wife said
internal
she didn't
monologue sounds
dream. I'm
like you
like,
though.
I dreamed. And everybody I tell that to, they're like, really? You did?
Hmm.
Nobody dreamed? Why wouldn't you? Why would you not? You're asleep.
I would love to. I would love to.
Hmm.
But I want to remember the dream. I don't want to wake up and not remember the dreams. That's the shitty
I
part.
do
That's the part
too.
that I hate.
And when I can't explain it and there's pieces I can't remember, I want to be able to say, honey, you're not going to believe the dream I had. Check this out.
Right?
Play it.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Oh, God.
But
But then,
your you voice sounds like you in your dome.
yeah, the scary thing about it, though, is what if you have those dreams that you would not, it's not a thought you would have. But when you're dreaming, you don't have control over that shit. So you might have a dream. You don't want nobody to know about that damn thing.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Still, someone needs to invent the machine that records your dreams, though. Just don't be like
God.
uploading them. Don't go live in your dream. Watch my dreams live.
That would be a cool podcast, though.
Oh, that'd be weird.
Sharing dreams.
That'd be weird.
If y'all out there have a crazy dream story you want to share, you can either try to fit it a quick little version in the comments, or I'll put the links in here. I have links on the last episode, links to some things you can go on to and write a little story to us if you want to tell us it.
Send us a story. We want to read your stories.
Yes, tell us
we
your
want
stories
to put them
your
on
weird dreams. Just be careful. Make sure they're not like you were, doing something you're not supposed to.
Well, I mean, if we have to edit some things to make it more appropriate, I'm sure we could make it more appropriate. But we would love to share your
some
stories.
people's dreams, if you edit it till it's appropriate, they might just be saying, I dreamed. And that's
it. That'd be like you. That'd be one of your dreams. I had a dream.
That's it.
And then it was over. Oh, man.
Brother. So, I want to flip right into another topic.
Okay. I love how dreams weren't even on the list. And it's like, hey, let's talk about dreams. Okay, cool.
That's how this podcast is. We're coming up with topic ideas, but we might not even do them. You don't know what's going to happen. I was literally just wanted to bring up I was like, hey, we should be able to record dreams. And next thing you know, look at so that's the way we work, y'all. Anyways, a topic. Unless there's something else you want to say before I get into another topic.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, okay, you're good. Okay.
That's the way we work, y'all.
The Mandela Effect.
You're pointing with your fucking sucker, dude. It's cracking me up.
The Mandela Effect.
Yes, the Mandela Effect.
Do you believe in it?
I believe that certain things happened a certain way, and that there are certain entities that would like us to believe that the things that we experienced in real life were experienced differently.
Oh, God.
So in other words, I think the Mandela Effect, is it real? Sure. As a like giant conspiracy type deal thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do I think we're living in a parallel universe? No. I just think that there's fucktardery afoot.
Well, there's all these things I keep seeing where people think that this happened, it never did. They think it was there, it was never really there. And I'm like, mother effer, I didn't imagine that shit. All right.
I witnessed it firsthand.
I know for a fact it was there.
Okay, so man.
We have to explain it because there might be people watching that don't know about this and they don't know what the hell we're even talking about.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Go for it.
So, and a little example of a Mandela Effect. One of the first ones I came across when it started hitting is the one about Disney, the opening thing in Disney.
With Tinkerbell, right?
With Tinkerbell.
Dude, I'm so happy you mentioned that because that's the first thing I was going to bring up.
Really? So
I'm serious. I was getting ready to bring it up, and then you're like, so let me explain this real quick.
That's us.
Dude, it's the exact one.
So in the beginning of Disney shows back when I was a kid and a teenager.
Yep.
Beginning of Disney, obviously the Disney castle thing comes up. Tinkerbell flies around, flies across, dots the fucking eye. I know for a fact I saw that. You're not going to tell me I didn't. I know I did.
Me too.
And they're like, no, that never happened. Look it up. There's nothing like that.
Yes, it did.
I know for a fact it did it.
So do I.
What I do know is I've been trying to find it and I can't find it. And that I don't understand because I know for a fact it did that.
I've been trying to as well. And I can't.
Now it's making me wish I still had them old ass fucking VCR tapes.
Right. But you remember, dude, she would fly over the castle, she would leave the little trail of sparkles, and
Mm-hmm.
then she would fly forward towards the camera, dot the I, and then she'd like to the, it would have been the right of the TV screen. She would just to the right of it, dot the I, and then go. Yeah, I remember that
And
distinctly.
millions of people remember it.
That's because they had it in every single fucking Disney
Every
show
one
in
of
the
them
like mid
back
to late
then.
90s, bro.
All the
Every
time.
single one.
And they're saying it's not real. It's a Mandela effect. You think you saw it.
That's
And of
bullshit.
the ones I do see that they still have up aren't even close to that. So how can we see something that completely didn't happen at all? Not even close to anything like it.
Well, and it's like I told you before we hit the record button, if we got on this topic, the Shazam movie with Sinbad, the actor Sinbad. He made Shazam. I watched it. I have watched it. And there are people that you can find online that have, like you said, the old school VHS tape, and they show it and they'll put it in a VCR and they'll do the little opening scene and boom, there's Shazam and yada, yada, blah. It is real. It actually happened. It was a shitty movie. It was really bad. I don't blame the dude for going, nah, I never
Make
did
that a
that.
Mandela effect. Get rid of it.
Right? But
What was
Mandela
the
effect essentially is like basically we remember something happening a certain way, but it didn't actually happen that way. It happened a different way or something like that,
right?
basically, in a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's one that just the other day I seen it, and I don't know why I can't remember, but it drove me up a wall. Like bullshit. Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
it was too true. Bullshit. What was the last one I just seen?
Was it the Berenstein versus Berenstain Bears?
No, but it's the Berenstain Bears.
I see. I remember it as the Berenstein Bears.
S
Stein.
T E I N. I
Yeah.
just didn't pronounce it like that. I think I said Berenstein or something. I don't know. I was a kid.
I don't know. I don't know. But I remember Stein is how it was spelled. But nope, apparently it's Stain, like a stain, like a shit stain. Berenstain Bears. No, it's the Berenstein Bears.
Okay, let's do
Shut
this.
up. I know my books.
Let's see if I can. I'm gonna cheat.
I wish I still had them. Those kind of books. That'd be great.
Mandela effect.
Okay. Google definitions. I like it.
They say a social phenomenon in which a group of people incorrectly remember very specific details about a person, place, or situation or event as if it were reality.
Or how
That's
about
not
this?
Mandela effect. That's called what's another word for that? Schizophrenia.
Well, how about this? If you're saying that Nick and I are incorrectly remembering Tinkerbell dotting the I, um, I would say that we are the ones who are correctly remembering how it happened, which is where that quote unquote alternate or parallel universe portion of the topic comes to play, bud.
Here's another one. Ready? You're gonna get really pissed.
Oh, great.
Star Wars Episode 5.
Oh no. Don't
Star
I'm
Wars
already
Episode
pissed.
5.
I'm already pissed.
Do you
He's
remember
talking about A New Hope?
Nah,
Throwing
do
that out
you
there.
do you remember Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father"? Right?
Search your feelings, Luke. You know it to be true.
Does he not say, "Luke, I am your father"?
I have remembered my entire life him saying, Luke, I am your father.
So they're saying
That he never said Luke.
you might
And
be
I've gone
surprised
back and I've watched it.
you might be surprised to learn then that the line was actually, "No, I am your father."
Mhm.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I've gone back and I've watched the movies streamed from Disney Plus. And I will confirm that in whatever alternative reality we are in right now, he doesn't say, Luke, I am your father. But he fucking should.
He didn't
I don't
say
know
it.
how they did it.
I know for a fact he fucking said it when I watched it as a kid.
Dude, I distinctly remember, Luke, I am your father.
Something's up. I don't think there's Mandela Effect. I think they're purposely doing shit. Here's
That's
another
what
one.
I'm saying.
Here's another one.
Or, or if they're not purposely doing shit, this is where that parallel universe, alternate reality, timeline breach, branch, whatever you want to call it, pops up. You know, they say that the quote unquote world ended in 2012 and there was a great quote unquote timeline reset. And those of us that are still here that were essentially done with growing up, we're not kids anymore, adults, yada yada, we still have our core memories from when the timeline split, because if the timeline didn't split, then it would have been the end of the universe as we know it, yada yada, blah blah blah. Which again, conspiracy type stuff, but it's really fun hypothetical stuff to talk about. It would be cool. It would be cool.
There's the other one, the Berenstain Bears.
It's the Berenstain
It was
Bears.
not Berenstain. There was no AIN when I read that book. It was
Nope.
E.
EIN.
It was a freaking E.
Same. And I wish I still had a book from when I was a kid, because all the ones that we got for our kids, for Jacob and Megan, it's A, Berenstain Bears. But dude, bro, I've seen videos. I've seen videos on the Tiki-Talkie and other platforms where they're showing Berenstain Bear, EIN. I've seen them online. See, this topic is just crazy to me, dude. It's such a trip, bro.
I wish I knew what the last one was that I just saw. There is Jiffy Lube, there's Jiffy Pop, there's Skippy Peanut Butter. You may be able to whip up a PB&J in a Jiffy, but no, there's no such thing as Jiffy Peanut Butter.
Yes, there is. We got Jiffy when I was a kid.
Yeah, now it's just Jif. It's not that there's no such thing, they just changed it.
Yeah, they just got rid of the Y.
It's Jif now.
But we had Jiffy peanut butter. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude. Worldwide conspiracy, brother. They're fucking with our heads, man.
Oh, that was the other one. Fruit of the Loom.
Okay. Oh, the logo?
It had a fucking cornucopia on it, and they're saying, oh, there never was one.
No, all the fruit was falling out of it.
They insisted there was never a cornucopia. We just
That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Yes, there was. It was the original fucking logo.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I think this is also, we know that you could tie a parallel universe into this in whatever fashion you want to string it in. But I think this is where time travel could also be brought up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like say somebody from the future travels back in time and they make all these little changes and then they go back to their universe, right? And now the world's all up in arms because people like you and me that have distinct core memories of this shit are like, what are you talking about? It never existed. But some fucker traveled back and changed shit.
Somehow when we went to bed, they managed to move us to the other parallel universe. We wake up there and don't know it.
They just unplugged us from that matrix and put us into another one.
C-3PO had a silver leg.
Yes. Yes.
I don't remember that. I remember him being completely gold.
So 3PO, yeah, you're right. He was completely gold. But do you remember in Empire Strikes Back when they went to Cloud City, you know, the whole thing, Luke, I am your father thing. You remember how 3PO was in pieces and Chewbacca was trying to fix him? He got him a silver leg. Couldn't get a gold leg. But yes, silver leg.
Bastards in the whole thing.
I know that one.
There's other food ones, and I can't remember what they were. Oh, Mr. Moneybags from Monopoly.
Mr. Moneybags from Monopoly. Is that the dude with the eyeglass thing?
Yeah, they're saying he never had the eyeglass.
What?
They claim he never
It's
had the
the one
monocle.
thing that I'm referencing.
Yeah, and they
To
say
clarify who the dude with the eyeglass.
Yeah, they said no, he never had one.
Bullshit. If he never had one, why would that be the one fucking thing that I remember about it?
That's what I'm telling
I've
you.
never even heard this one until you just brought it up, dude.
I didn't either.
No,
Actually, I
he
think I
had
do
the,
remember.
what are those things? A monocle.
A monocle.
He had a monocle.
Yep. Absolutely did.
It says that he didn't have a monocle.
Mm-hmm.
It's the defining thing that I remember. No. See, this is where things get fucked up, dude.
That's why I
You're
told you the
messing
Mandela
with
Effect thing
people's.
pisses me off. You're messing with
Yeah,
people.
I know you're messing with people. You're
Mm-hmm.
messing with people's like. I know I keep saying core memories or whatever, but like, for example, the Monopoly guy, the monocle is what made him the
It was a
Monopoly
staple on
guy.
that guy.
Next, you're going to tell me that Planters Peanuts didn't have the peanut character with his top hat and monocle.
Hold on, let me look that up. I think it was.
I swear to God, if that's on a list somewhere.
What was that guy called?
Wasn't he like Mr. Peanut or something? Remember, he had the little vest and he had the monocle and the top hat. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, he's showing it right there.
Is he still the same? They haven't messed with him yet?
Got a top hat and a monocle and a cane.
Okay. Whew. Next, they're going to say that the Oscar Mayer Wiener song was different.
They did say that people remembered the Oscar Mayer being spelled a different way than what it is.
Really?
Everybody remembers Meyer and it's Mayer.
No, it's not. It's E.
That's what I said, but they show L. It's L now.
No. It's Meyar. Because I always called it, as a kid, I always called it Oscar Mayer, right? Like M-E. I always tried to enunciate the E as a kid when I was like coming up trying to learn how to read before I got all hooked on phonics.
Somebody said, is it possible the Mandela Effect is just a bunch of our memories getting combined, like taking the peanut guy because he had a monocle and then meshing it with money bags? No.
Wait. Taking our memories and combining them, like combining the group collective memories, as in like you and I can share memories, or we're just getting one memory of one thing confused with another memory of another thing.
Like you would mash together the memory of like the peanut guy and Mr. Moneybags.
Okay.
Like if you've seen those two together, because they both had a top hat.
Yeah.
So if you seen the two at the same time enough or something.
You're telling me the Monopoly guy doesn't have a monocle? That's such bullshit.
It did. I know it
I'm looking it up right now.
People can, take their Mandela and
the Monopoly man, also known as Rich Uncle Pennybags, has never worn a monocle. The idea that he does is a common example of the Mandela effect, which is a false visual memory. But if you look at the picture that they post right next to it, he's got the damn monocle on.
Man, damn well that's what it looked like.
And you see the monocle, right?
Yeah.
That's the dude with the monocle and everything.
I got a question. If it wasn't real, how did they manage to draw it exactly the way it was?
Like perfectly to a T.
Yeah.
And how do you know it's the image that shows up right next to what I just read?
How did they know that that's what it looked like to us? How did they manage to draw what we see if it wasn't ever real? Bullshit. I call bullshit.
A false memory. Other examples of the
Oh,
Mandela Effect include Looney Tunes, Looneytunes, versus Looney Tunes, Looneytons. I remember Looney Tunes being Toons.
yeah, now it's TUNES. They change shit. I don't care what they say.
They got one for the Flintstones?
Dude, Scooby Doo. Shaggy had an Adam's apple. It's gone. You don't have one.
Shaggy
You know,
had a big ass Adam's apple. He
yeah.
had the two little hairs that were sticking out of it,
What
remember?
the fuck, man?
He had the two long ass little hairs that stuck out of there.
Not anymore.
This is just crazy. That's ridiculous, dude.
The Wizard of Oz. I didn't watch that long. I just watched that not however long it. When the witch set loose her flying monkeys,
Uh-huh.
she says, "Fly, my pretties, fly."
Yeah.
They're saying, nope, she just said, "Fly, fly, fly."
Who says that?
Whoever.
No.
Yeah, what they're saying. How
Or
do you
next they're going to say
spell?
the ruby slippers weren't ruby. They were silver. Like in Cinderella. And then they'll say Cinderella actually had purple slippers. This is just
Oh,
crazy.
there's tons of them, man. Bunch of bullshit. We could get lost in this forever.
Let me ask you this, though, bud. If it were just a giant conspiracy theory and there's some entity somewhere that's purposely changing these things, why do you think it would be that they are making these changes and insisting on this alternate reality thing?
I have a simple reason why they would. Not that it is the reason, but it could be a reason.
Mm-hmm.
The more things they convince us we had it wrong, the more likely we'll think, well, then we must have been wrong about whatever they want us to believe.
It's all like mind control. Is that what you're saying?
To an extent, if I can convince you
Brainwashing.
that you don't remember as much as you think you do,
Mm-hmm.
then you'll start questioning anything else. So it's way easier for me to convince you of things.
Well, and the other thing too is if I can convince you to second guess your life experiences, I can really get you to second guess who you are as a person and your identity that makes you you as well.
Next thing you know, they're saying, you know what you did? And you start going, did I do that?
Right? Dude, so they're purposely driving people nuts.
Hey, they're doing all
Hey,
kinds
have
of
you heard?
crazy
We've
shit.
got this wonderful institution for you. Follow me. It's a COVID camp. Can I say that?
Hey, they're willing to play with the weather. They might as well.
Dude, the weather machines are nuts, bro.
Mm,
We already talked about that, though.
yeah, it's just
That was a long
saying.
time ago, though.
They're willing to do whatever. There's no there's no end to what they're willing to do.
No, do whatever they want.
It's just how strong is your brain. Keep them from getting up in there, twisting it
7.
around, sticking their finger in there, and doing it like a noodle for spaghetti. And
Scrambled eggs.
uh,
What do you think about the did you hear about the aliens in the ocean?
mm, I feel like I do, but I don't remember.
Mm. So supposedly there's aliens in the ocean. And you remember all the do you remember all the coverage about like all the drones and shit that were flying over on the East
Weather
Coast and
balloons
whatnot?
and shit. Yeah,
Yeah. So, there was the theory that the aliens in the ocean were sending them up and they were doing their surveillance thing and blah, 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 blah. That was kind of a fun thing. And then they did a 14-hour ban on TikTok, and now you can't see anything on TikTok about the aliens or the drone coverage or nothing.
that 14-hour ban thing. There's more to it than meets the eye.
Oh, way more, dude.
Did you
Way
do
more.
the whole type in now that the Americans are gone thing?
No. What?
There's a I believe it's a hashtag now that the Americans are gone. So for that short time we were gone, everybody in the other countries were getting around to it. Well, now they're gone, but most of them are like, "What do we do?" They were the ones that actually had TikTok running. I don't know what to do.
I
It's
gotta
pretty
do
funny.
this. Hang on. So it's a hashtag now that the Americans are gone? Hashtag
It's either now the Americans are gone or with the Americans gone, something to that effect.
now that all the Americans are gone. So TikTok got shut down. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
14 hours somewhere in there. During that time period, what happened? Does anybody know? I'll tell you what happened. The trend started of now the Americans are gone. Australia, England, New Zealand, Canada, they're like, oh, top of the morning to you. Guess what? The Americans are gone. What are we going to do now? Oh, I don't know. This is our time to shine. Guess what? We're back. So, with that being said, take a seat, sit back. We're going to take over from here. But if you guys want to see something funny, just go ahead and do in the search bar. Now the Americans are gone. You're going to enjoy it. You're welcome. All right. So I don't know who that guy is. His profile name is Mission Phoenix. MISSIONPHOENIX. Got to give him credit where credit's due because that's his video, not ours. It's the very first thing that popped up, and now it kind of just solidified for me what Nick said. So I've got some homework to do and go watch some TikTokies.
I've seen some. It was interesting. Real quick, a little interesting thing I just thought in my head, so I might as well say it. Do you remember an episode we were talking about, I think, breakfast food, whatever, and I brought up Dutch babies, and you guys were like, "You're eating a Dutch baby? That sounds weird."
Vaguely, kind of, not really. Why?
I made my own Dutch baby today.
What?
It was delicious.
What the hell is that?
It's kind of a cross between a pancake and a crepe. And
why is it called a Dutch baby?
When you
That's
cook it,
disturbing.
when you cook it, it becomes a bowl.
A bowl.
Yeah. So it was pretty simple. It's like eggs, flour, milk, like a little bit of salt because that enhances flavor, a little bit of sugar and some vanilla. It's real basic.
Okay.
Mix it real good. It's best if you have an iron skillet, which I cook everything out of my iron skillets, because you put the whole pan in the oven, you preheat it to like 450, and you heat the pan itself up. And you get several tablespoons of butter, and you put that in the pan, put it in the oven so the butter melts in the bottom of the pan. Take it out, and while that pan's still scorching hot from the oven, you dump your pancakey, whatever, Dutch boy baby batter right into it, into the butter. Immediately put it right back in the oven. Bake that bitch for about 20 minutes, and it comes out like a bowl.
Bake that bitch.
Bake that you pull bitch. That out. You do some lemon juice on it.
Oh, you lost me lemon.
You'd be surprised once it's mixed with everything.
Oh.
You do that. You don't have to, but that's what I do. You put strawberries or whatever berries you want down. You drizzle a little melted butter, powdered sugar. The restaurant the very first time I ever had is at this Pancake House place, and they'll put like a strawberry syrup you can pour on it.
Nice.
And it is off the hook, dude. And I made my own today. I don't have to go to the store or the restaurant no more for it. I was always like, I would get that thing. It was so delicious. I'm like, how do they do this? How the hell is it a bowl? How do they get it to do that? It just does it.
That's cool.
It's super cool, and it's freaking delicious.
So let me ask you this. The people don't know. There's a chance that Nick and I might actually like get together this year. I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of California. I said it correctly that time. And I want to go like spend a week or so over where Nick's at. So, buddy, when the time comes, you're going to cook, right? Because this boy got to eat.
Oh, I'm going to cook.
Okay. Just making sure. Because
my buddy was here for that week.
I can, but I don't.
When I was telling you about my buddy being here for the week, I stuffed the shit out of that dude. He was like, oh my God, I was making him. I got a waffle maker that makes huge, thick waffles.
Nice.
and I piled them like 2, 3. Here you go, dude. Stack of I made this pancake for us. Okay, think about a regular sized dinner plate, right?
Uh-huh.
About like that. I
Yeah.
made pancakes that fit right on the plate, that big, 2 of them.
Oh, I'm gonna need about 6.
Buttered them up, and then in the same pan that those were cooked in, so it's the same size. I made like an omelet, but I didn't fold it up. I put scrambled egg, dumped a scrambled egg in there, and then the cheese and the different stuff I would put in the omelet, but I just let it cook flat.
Yeah.
And then took it out, dropped it on the pancake, and just made a huge breakfast sandwich. It was amazing.
Oh,
Quite filling.
tell me you put like some kind of country gravy on it.
Oh, it was delicious, dude.
Oh, I'm hungry. Did I tell you about the like pancake scramble that I made for the kids that one time? It was a few weeks back.
I don't know.
Okay. So I cut up some apples and threw them in a pan and made some, like cinnamon sugar, right? Little fried
Yeah.
apples. And then I whipped up some pancake batter, and once the apples were all fried up the way that they needed to be, put the pancake batter in there. And instead of cooking it like you would normally cook a pancake, I cooked it like it was scrambled eggs.
Interesting.
So you sit there and chopping away at it and doing your thing like you would if you're cooking scrambled eggs. And then brought it out. It kind of almost resembled like a funnel cake that you would see at like a fair, except it wasn't all stuck together. It was like scrambled pancakes, right? Covered it with some powdered sugar, put on some syrup, gave it to the kids, and they were just like, their eyeballs just went, this is the greatest thing ever. It was cool.
Do you like cinnamon toast?
I love cinnamon toast.
Okay, I think I've told a bunch of people. I feel like I told
But
you,
you
but I
mix
don't know.
sugar in with your cinnamon, right?
Well, yeah. How's it going to work?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Jacob calls it candy toast. He's been calling it candy toast since he was like 2.
you can make it even easier. You can get Cinnadust.
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 Okay.
You know Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Yeah.
They make Cinnadust. You can get
No.
it in a bottle.
No.
Ready
Are
to
you
go.
for real?
I'm serious. I got it in the house. And I do that with my cinnamon toast. Now, when you make a pancake, pour your batter in the pan while the first side's cooking, coat the top of that bitch with the Cinnadust. Then flip it. You will be in love and you'll say, thank you for telling me about that idea. It is delicious.
I don't know. I've never heard of Cinnadust.
Really?
I'm gonna have to check it out. We do a I mean, Britt usually takes care of it, but you put sugar in the Tupperware, and then you put your cinnamon in the Tupperware.
Yep.
You put the lid on, and you shake it up. Right? You got your cinnamon sugar mixture. If I'm cooking regular old pancakes, I'm using that cinnamon sugar mixture anyways. I'm gonna have to look up Cinnadust now. I gotta find it.
When I was young, I just made my
I love
toast,
cinnamon toast
threw
crunch.
sugar on it, threw cinnamon on it. There you go.
That's how I did it as a kid. Yeah. One ingredient at a time. Toast, butter, let the butter melt into the toast a little bit, sugar first, and then cinnamon second.
There you
and
go.
Now you devour.
And it was off the
so
hook.
Good, dude. So good. It was like my favorite little snack as a kid.
Did I tell you this when did I tell you this? You'll have to remember this because you said you got to try it. It might have been last. Did we talk about food at all last episode?
I don't think so. Oh my God, they really do. Cinnamon toast crunch little thingamabobbers. $4.99 at Safeway, $38.89 on Amazon. Oh my God, $6.08 at Walmart. You can keep your Cinnadust. That's just expensive.
That's good. Anyways, remember I told you about taking leftover roast beef, shredded up, and the next day making it into tacos?
Yes.
I did something today.
Okay.
My guess is you either don't know about it or you don't like it.
Okay.
Corned beef.
I love corned beef.
Oh, do you really?
Oh, I love corned beef.
So you like Reuben's?
Dude, my wife's Irish, bro.
I
We eat
don't.
the shit out of corned beef.
I love Reubens.
Like a Reuben Sam.
Oh,
Oh,
Reubens are
yeah,
amazing.
buddy.
So my mother got
I don't want that fucking au jus sauce. I ain't
no,
dipping nothing. I don't want
not
soggy
in the
bread,
roast.
but I
Not
will
in,
eat the shit out of that.
so my mother got a corned beef one day while she was here.
Mm.
And it's not one that's just the meat and you got to do the brine and go through the whole process. It's already got something, it's in a plastic sealed. So
Oh,
it
it's
was
all
already,
pre-done up for you?
yeah.
That's
And
cool.
then there's a little packet of the seasoning in there.
Hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm cooking this son bitch. Like, take it out, chuck it in the crock pot, take out that seasoning, and it looked like there's nothing in the packet, but it perfectly coated the top
Yeah.
of the corned beef. All the, you know, like the peppercorn and all that.
Yeah.
But then I cheated, and I think I told you about these, but I can't remember. I got two new seasonings. One of them I'm using on every damn thing I cook lately. One is a brown butter and roasted garlic seasoning,
Oh, that sounds nice.
and the other one is wood fired garlic.
Wood fire garlic.
Wood fired garlic, and it's
Mm.
incredible, dude. I got pizza. I sprinkle it on top of my pizza. I
Oh
put
my
it on my
God.
I put it on my fried eggs. We did chicken with it. I did a I did a steak, a ribeye steak, and I put the wood
Hmm.
fired on one side and the brown butter one on the other side. It was incredible.
You ruined a steak.
It was not ruined, dude. It was
I can't believe you
incredible.
ruined a steak.
It wasn't
The
ruined.
only two things that need to ever touch a steak are salt and pepper.
Uh, anyways, I lost my train of thought.
Ah, you're welcome.
You son of a bitch. Come on, train of thought, come back to me. The stuff is amazing. Oh, one piece of pizza I put it on, and actually, and I told my wife that she said that's it because she kept trying to figure it out.
Hmm.
The wood fired garlic actually, when you use it, sometimes it actually tastes like the barbecue on Lay's barbecue chips.
Oh, I would not like that.
It's interesting.
I can't stand the Lay's barbecue chips.
Well,
Yeah, dude. Any barbecue chip, I can't do them.
I guarantee you will like this stuff though. It's better than that, but it
I
gives
mean, I'll give it
you.
a shot.
Anyways, it's Kinder's. So I got my corned beef.
Uh-huh.
I got the packet seasoned on it. Then I go, packet. Brown butter garlic, wood fire garlic, coated the shit out of it. Poured the water up to the top of the beef, cooked the crap out of it. It came out perfect. It was so, dude, it was like melting your mouth. It fell apart just like roast beef does.
Yeah.
It was off the hook. I made Reubens out of it, and I was like, yes, marble ride and everything.
Sounds so good.
There's a little bit left over, and I thought about this idea yesterday. I told my wife, she's like, I don't know if I like that. And I said, I'm going to fucking make tacos out of it like the roast beef.
With corned beef?
Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't know. She can
Interesting.
eat a little, like, she likes the Reuben, but she can't eat corned beef like I or you would.
Hmm.
So today I took it,
Interesting.
threw it in a pan, started heating it up. And because it's got all the other stuff on it, I don't have to add too much other stuff. All I have to
Yeah.
do is put the chili powder and the cumin on it.
Okay.
Didn't have hardly any chili powder left. I was going to flip out. But with all the seasonings, it didn't need very much. It just worked. So I put that on there, put the cumin on there, got it going. And then I take the taco sauce, like Ortega or whatever, you know, the taco sauce.
Yeah.
I pour some and I cook it into it.
Ooh.
It's incredible.
Mm.
Um, did that. And dude, I got these flat, you know, the flat bottom taco shells so they stand up.
Yeah.
I got them and they were baked. They were made with cheddar cheese in it. It was cheddar cheese corn tortillas.
Yes, please.
And then I made that taco. Yeah,
Was good.
that was good.
A corned beef taco.
I left and Linda said she's going to have a little something. And I called her later. Said, did you eat the taco? Yeah. Did you like it? Yeah. She's not.
Yeah.
It was touchdown.
That's awesome.
And I like taco as shredded meat better than I do as a hamburger.
Yeah. I will agree with you on that 100%. 100%, dude. I will take shredded meat over the ground beef in a taco any day. I'd rather have a. This is where I'm kind of weird, I guess. Well, maybe not weird. I don't know. I would rather have a fish taco than a ground beef taco, personally.
I like fish.
Do you like the hard taco shells, or are you a soft shell kind of guy?
I like them both. Depends on the mood. Today it was crunchy.
Yeah. I do enjoy a good crunchy taco, but I am a soft taco man at heart. They're my
Really?
favorite. Yep. My absolute favorite.
It depends. Sometimes I want that soft shell, and I love the flour tortilla, but sometimes I want that crunchy corn. I don't know. Sometimes I just mm,
Just do it like Taco Bell, man. Just wrap a soft taco around the crunchy taco and call it a
crunchy
double decker.
gorditas. I did that before.
Now I want Taco Bell.
We
Why are
got
we
Mighty.
talking about food? Now I'm hungry.
If you like that type of stuff, you come here. You're gonna have Mighty Taco,
Let's go.
dude. It's off the hook.
Let's go.
It is good.
I'm down.
Colosso Taco is really good too.
I could just see me and you like hanging out and just like Linda's over there recording everything. Like these two are idiots.
You're gonna go home and your wife's gonna
She'll
be
be like,
"You put a
she'll be
little
like, I'm
weight
gonna
on."
blackmail you. I'm gonna blackmail you guys with this. What are you talking about? We'll put it on the show. Fuck it. Whatever.
Oh god, dude, we would have so much fucking fun.
I can't believe it.
Shant.
It went by
Blue.
fast. It always goes by so fast.
Dude, you come here, we do the show together, and then we tell everybody that was a Mandela effect. We weren't together.
I like it.
Oh
Oh, I like it.
Lord.
I want y'all out there in podcast land and YouTubeville. Put it in the things. Let us know. Write us a story. How do you feel about the Mandela effect? What's your thoughts on it? Is it a big conspiracy theory? Is it some parallel universe, or is it just
Stupidity.
bullshit? Dude, we actually we covered a topic and then an unplanned topic, but we actually covered a topic, like a written. This is the first time that's ever happened, I think.
Mm-hmm. We're evolving.
We are. We're evolving. Yes. Yes. From the primordial ooze. Anyways, y'all don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, write us your story so we can share it. Appropriate for the internet, though. Make it appropriate. And then when you see the episode where Nick and I are literally crammed into his little teeny tiny studio space like this, shoulder to shoulder, running into each other, pushing and shoving, we'll say that it was all fake and staged. Mandela effect.
Mandela. Pandela, banana things.
Thanks for tuning in.
Be good, people. Love y'all. See you next week. Have a good one.
Appreciate you.